Hello there, Virgo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your October general tarot reading. We'll take a look with the oracle cards to get an idea of your overall energy, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. And if you're resonating with the message or enjoying the content that I create, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, so let's get into your overall energy. We have round and round, flexible, and by the book. Message in a bottle. So you may have a message coming in. It's about staying flexible in this month of October. And, that's kind of a good message because we have so many planets in retrograde. I think we still have 3 planets in retrograde. All the planets will be going direct by October 18th. Okay, so in that time, there is something with round and round, something that's going to come back around, whether this is, a lesson that you still need to work on, or if it's a relationship, a job, something's coming back around, and it's about trying to stay flexible when this comes in. Flexible to me means compromising, listening openly to the other person, good communication. It's about, all of that because, with by the book, this is manifesting. Somebody here has used the law of attraction to have this situation come back around. And it could come in by a message. And truth be told, I think somebody's going to share their feelings in some way, and this is definitely on your divine path. With the fates. This is fated, whatever this situation is. Really interesting. Capricorn had a similar message. Seems like you and Capricorn have a lot of similar messages, but you may want to check that one out too if you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. Okay, let's take a look at your present energy. King of Wands. Wow. Right out of the gate. King of Wands, this could be somebody that you're dealing with, this could be you. Gender doesn't matter. The King of Wands is somebody that knows what they want and they're going to go for it. Like a leadership, very much of a leadership energy, drumming your own drum, going forward, just that fiery passion. Sometimes, the King of Wands can represent somebody that wants to do a lot of good in the world, is willing to, kind of, maybe start a charity or an organization or a movement to make change in the world. So let's see what your obstacle or area of resistance is. This is a really nice reading so far. What do we have here? 6 of Cups. Okay, somebody here is looking back to the past in a very nostalgic way. And we're going to clarify these. This could be you, this could be somebody else, but this is something from the past being revisited. A lot of times the 6 of Cups to me is a person from the past coming back. Now, it could be even from childhood. So it could be a childhood friend. It could be a family member that you haven't seen in a long time. But it's something to do with someone from the past. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. 9 of Wands, guarded. Keep your guard up. You've been through a lot, perhaps with this person, especially with the round and round here. It's about staying flexible, okay, listening to what they have to say, but keeping your guard up, and we are going to clarify, but it's just kind of like you've been through a lot with this person, and, to kind of keep that in mind, I think, when you're dealing with them. And I feel like they are the one that's going to reach out to you. You may be reaching out to them, but it seems like they're going to reach out to you. Ah, isn't this nice? Healing. Yeah, so I think that this situation is going to be healed, whatever that may mean for you. This relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to reunite, like say it was a romantic connection. But sometimes, when relationships end or connections separate for some reason, we don't always have that closure. And the Four of Swords here means that you're going to have closure. Whether, you decide to continue to have a relationship with this person, or if you just kind of decide to go your own ways, it doesn't matter. It's going to end in a very good way, in a healing way. I love that. And obviously somebody here is trying to manifest this, wants this healing to occur. And on the bottom, High Priestess. Yeah, you may have already had inklings about this. Then underneath that, we have the Death card. This is death and rebirth, something ending and then starting again, coming back stronger. Ten of Wands, putting down the burdens of something from the past, getting clarity. And then the Empress card, starting something new, building a new future. And once again, the underneath would kind of indicate that you may reunite with this person. And once again, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be, but it could be just a family or a friend. And it's kind of like, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's, reunite, whatever that means. So to me, this King of Wands is really representing somebody here is determined to at least have a conversation with you. So we have the Fool card, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands on the bottom, another guarded, card. So with this King of Wands, yeah, they want a fresh start. Somebody here wants to start anew, wants to, throw caution to the wind. Let's give this another try. They're really willing to put the time and energy into it. And it is that they've become clear about the direction that they want this relationship to go in. And once again, this could be you or this could be the person that you're dealing with. So let's take a look at the Six of Cups. What is this Six of Cups? Six of Cups. We have High Priestess, the Chariot, Ten of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Knight of Cups on the bottom. This is somebody really professing their love for you. And once again, it doesn't have to be romantic love, but it can. And they're also going to come in and say, hey, I really and truly want to heal this. The star is like that deep healing. They really want to heal. They are up in their heads about this because they're not really sure how you're going to respond. I get a sense that maybe you haven't talked in some time. And they want to come in and offer, their apology, profess their love, say, hey, let's give this another try. Now, I have the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles underneath. There could be two people here. But the King of Pentacles, to me, also represents like a father figure, a boss, something like that. So King of Wands is also kind of like, I think that this person, I really get a sense it's one person coming back, but they have the characteristics of both of these. Perhaps either a boss or a father figure. Somebody that is has money or has money that enough that they can share with others, and the King of Wands is just super determined. Really interesting. So with the clarifiers, with the Six of Cups, that was all the underneath. Somebody is thinking back to the past about this, wants to move forward, is listening to their intuition. And also wants a long-term relationship. But this is in your obstacle or your area of resistance. That's why I think this person is coming back to you. You may have some thoughts about this person, right? But I think that this person really is wanting to come into you. And with this High Priestess, I almost feel like you may be telepathically communicating during dreams or, meditation or something like that. It's almost like you're connecting on a higher level and you may not have seen this person in some time. So your advice is Nine of Wands, okay? Guarding yourself. And we have the Seven of Wands here. Really kind of standing up for yourself too when they come. Empress, really nice. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person is somebody that's true to your heart. It's about when this person comes back, It's about making sure that you keep your boundaries up so that you don't fall into old patterns, especially with the round and round. So, say this is your father coming back. Okay, let's go with that scenario. This is a father coming back and wanting, maybe you and your father have had a falling out. They're coming back. You're going to keep your guard up. Like, you're not going to fall right back into the role of a child, I guess what I'm saying. You could be, you definitely perhaps are older now. You definitely have your freedom and independence with the Nine of Pentacles here. It's about realizing that you may not necessarily need this person in your life, but that you may want this person in your life. You have built a really nice world for yourself. With the Empress card, this could be a mother coming back. It tends to seem maybe like a family situation. If it's a romantic situation, it's the same thing. It's like the advice that you're being given is to make sure that you don't fall into the old patterns that you had, because you have worked on gaining your independence and freedom, which possibly took a long time for you to gain. Okay, so you may have been separated from this person for some time, but it's about making sure that you protect yourself so that you don't fall into old patterns. So if it's a romantic connection, and maybe in the past, I don't know, you were the one that always set up all the social engagements or something, and it's kind of like, no, like we need to do it together. I don't know, that's probably not a very good example, but it's about realizing that you don't have to fall right back into that old role. Like, if you do want to reunite with this person, that you are needing to do it from a new point of view, and letting the past be the past, and kind of stepping onto a new path, and allowing the roles that you play as you go forward together on this path to be the new people. Because when you separated, you became different people, and now when you reunite, you don't want to go back to what you were before. You both want to hold on to the new person that you've become, because you worked really hard to make those changes. Okay, so let's see what the Four of Swords is. Knight of Cups again, the Devil, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands again. Yeah, I feel like, there was some toxicity with the Devil card here. But with the Healing card here, you're healing that situation, whatever it is. And once again, with the Six of Cups, we have the Six of Cups twice. It really could. I feel for like a lot of you, this could be a family situation, because the Six of Cups really represents family. So it could be, a parent and child, or siblings, or maybe, I don't know, grandparents, something like that. There was a toxic situation. You, I think, may have kind of removed yourself from the situation, or this person removed themselves, and you haven't talked in a long time. And it's kind of like it's time to heal it. Whether you decide to, go forward together, or just having that conversation so that the heart is healed, the pain is healed from this situation. So there's a lot of love here. With the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of love here. And with the Six of Cups, there's a lot of love. Okay, the other message I'm getting is that just because you're family, you don't have to necessarily like each other. I get that. It's kind of like, okay, we're family, and how can we stay family and yet at the same time not have this in the mix? Whatever that is. The toxicity, the codependency, the specific roles that you played in the past. How can we, change those? And it is, they're kind of drawing me back to this flexible card. It's about, compromising on both sides, being flexible. If you have changed a lot, and this person comes back and says that they have changed a lot, that they've done a lot of growing, then you also have to be flexible enough to know that if you want them to accept the new you, that you also have to give them, leeway and let them show their new you. Knew them. Okay, and here's your creativity oracle card. Generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. I'm really glad that this card came out because I feel like this is a situation that you may want to put some time and energy into. And yet at the same time, I think you are, with this guarded card, I was like, well, I'm not really sure. But this is a good indication that, yes, it is worth putting a little bit of time and energy into this situation. Okay, and your angel message card is breakthrough. How many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It's time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. Well, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. That's a beautiful message. I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation. And if you've enjoyed this video or the message here, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.